Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Welker Farms. We've got a busy day today. Tomorrow is the deadline to pay for the election. So we owe $100,000 to the election committee in order to run for mayor. So we've got to get that in the bank. We've only got $42,000 right now after our $30,000 in taxes came out. There's the telehandler I ordered, so that's perfect, and it looks like the soybeans are ready to harvest. So we're going to be using this telehandler today to clean up all the bales that are around my farm. I can't have potential voters come to the farm and see this mess, so we've got to clean all this up. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to use the telehandler to get all this crap off the top of my buildings, and first things first, we're going to get the harvester ready, and we're going to hire the worker to harvest the soybeans so we can get those sold. We're not going to put them in the silo at risk. Someone may come and steal them, so you know who you are. We're going to get this done. Hopefully we have enough money in soybeans to make it over the $100,000 mark. We're about $58,000 short. We're going to sell the milk that the cows have produced, and we're just basically, everything must go. We need to pay for this election. We need to get David out of office. And we need to get things rolling. I can't take much more of this shenanigans happening on my farm. So we've got to get this done. I mean, what a thing to wake up to at 5 o'clock in the morning. You're going to clean up your farm. Like, who has to tell their friends, hey, I can't do anything with you today because I've got to fish straw bales off of my silo. This is just crazy. This has got to end, and it ends with David getting out of office and not being the mayor anymore. Okay, let's get the harvester into position. We'll start getting these soybeans. It's like money in the ground. We got a lot of soybeans here, so we should have no trouble getting over the $100,000 mark. We've got to drop that money off at the bank, and then we can start our election campaign. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this started a little bit. There we go. The worker's going. There we go. Perfect. So he can handle harvesting the soybeans. We'll run the semi-truck when he gets a little bit full, and we'll run interference with that. And in the meantime, we're going to jump in the telehandler. We'll grab the bale trailer as well. We got to start cleaning some of this stuff up that's been sitting up here for too long. Like I said, I can't have potential voters come by and see this messy farm. If I can't take care of my own farm, what makes them think that I can take care of a town, right? So we've got to get this done. All right, there you are, Mr. Trailer. Well, I'm glad all my equipment is still in working order. I'm glad that wasn't damaged and all of this hoopla. See, I don't think I'm going to retaliate with David for the straw bale fiasco. That's just going to cause more problems. So let's get this all cleaned up. Hopefully this telehandler will do the trick. I imagine it will. I'm not really sure what type of telehandler they use to put straw bales up here, but hopefully this one should reach. I've never used a telehandler before, so let's see how this works. There we go. Arm up. Perfect. Let's fish these bales off of my roof. Like, what a juvenile thing to do. Like, of all the things, just to occupy my time or to keep me busy, hoping that I wouldn't be able to raise money for the election. But this is just crazy. Come on. A little bit closer. We can get it. Well, maybe we can't. What's happening here? Well, it's kind of hard when you can't see the bales. Oops. I think one fell off. Alright, let's try and get this one. Can we get it? Can we get the forks in there? Bale spikes, come on. Maybe it's far enough. There we go. I think we'll be able to do this now. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. Perfect. Alright. Whoa, we don't want to tip over. Well, there's two bales. Alright. 2 out of I don't know how many bales retrieved. Let's continue with this. Alright, that's all the bales retrieved and picked up. Let's just leave the trailer here. I think the worker soybean guy, can't remember his name from the garage. Not Rick, but the other guy. He needs to be emptied, so we're going to jump in the semi-truck and head on over to the harvester and see how much he's got in there. Let's get this done. We'll keep this, keep the semi-trailer close by under watch so that no one messes with it. Let's see how much he's got done so far. Well, that's not bad. He's got about 3 passes done. Almost 3 passes. Let's get over here. Oh, where is he? He's almost all the way at the end of the field. Alright. Well, with the worker wages, we're now down to 41,000. Well, it's not bad. We can still make this back with the soybeans. Whoops. There we go. Load up this front hopper first. Alright, well, it looks like he was full and waiting for us, so should have about 14,000 liters of soybeans there. That's pretty good. Alright, let's continue on with our day. Alright, so with the harvester freshly emptied, we should have enough time to go and take care of the cows really quickly before he fills up again, so let's go and do that. I imagine the cows need to be cleaned up. We need to sell this milk at some point too, so we should fill up that trailer. Yeah, it's pretty dirty in here. Alright, let's get this other door open and we'll start cleaning this up. We should empty the slurry as well. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with all this manure. Maybe we'll just leave it here for now. It's not really hurting anybody. The manure prices are pretty low right now, so I don't think it's beneficial that we sell it. We'll just let it sit and accumulate. Doesn't smell too good, but what does? Alright, let's clean this up and we'll get this silage into the silo. There we go. Perfect. I'm getting pretty good at driving this tractor through here without hitting anything. It is very... Oh, spoke too soon. I'm going to have to bang that feeding trough back into place. Alright, let's get this in the silo. We got to pick things up a little bit. That harvester fills up pretty quickly, so we only have a little bit of time. Just trying to get as many jobs done as I can before we have to do something. I don't even know. My brain is so flustered right now. It's just I'm just concentrating on getting this money in the bank and starting my election campaign so we can get David out of office. All right, what's next? Let's see if the water needs to be filled up a little bit, so we can do that. We're right here. It's just going to take a second. There we go. Cows are watered. Alright, we'll put some more milk in this tank and then we'll see how much we have to bring to market today. The only problem is the milk selling point, the only place that buys milk, is right outside of David's office. So we're going to have to sneak in and sneak out really quickly, just so he doesn't see what's going on there. I mean, even if he does see us selling the milk, it doesn't show that we have enough money to run the election anyway. I don't think he knows our financial situation. Let's put some more slurry in this wagon. That's almost ready to sell as well. We should probably look at where that needs to go. I think we just need to add some straw now to the cows, and then that piece of manure is still sitting on the ground. And then once we add some straw to the cows, we should be able to run the semi back out to the harvester and empty him again. And then we'll have even more soybeans. Hopefully this won't take too long because I'd like to get this taken care of as soon as possible. Alright, oh, that one bale looks like it's ready to fall out, but should be okay. It's not going to hit the roof. Okay, that's good. Where's the straw trigger? There we go. Perfect. Let's blow some straw at these cows. Alright, they're back at 100% again. So we should be good for the cows. There we go. Last little bit. And that bale just refuses to drop into the hopper there. That's okay. Whoops, just made it out. Not a problem. Alright, so we can put this back. Yeah, we'll just leave this right here. We do have to go grab the rest of those bales and stack them up over here. Make everything look nice and neat. Just in case, people stop by and they want to see how nice and clean and neat my farm is. Clean farm represents a clean town. Vote for JCTV and Welker Farms. That sounds like a good campaign slogan, although we're probably going to have to come up with something a little more catchy. Like, vote for me. We won't steal your tax money. Or, vote for me. We won't put straw bales all over your farm on top of buildings. Or, if you don't vote for me, I may bury you in grass. No, we can't do that. Alright, let's get these back over here. And I think it's just about time we go and empty the harvester again. So let's get this done really quickly. Just stack these up over here nice and neat, just where they were before. And then we can park this telehandler and then call over to the shop. They can come pick it up. So we're just going to offload the straw bales right here. We should go and check on the worker guy. It's a shame that I can't remember his name, or I don't even think he told me. He's the guy that hangs out with Rick in the garage all the time. Kind of just stands there. So it only stands fair to reason that we should put him to work. So he's out there harvesting the soybeans. Let's drop off this trailer. We'll grab the semi truck and we'll run out to the harvester and empty him out. And I think we're going to check and see if we can sell the milk. Yeah, oops. The tree stump. Well, that's not good. Alright. Stupid tree stump. Let's just leave this here. And then we'll go and we'll just drive over to the semi truck. I mean, why walk? Let's just get over there. I like this telehandler. Maybe we should invest in one of these. It's come in quite handy for reaching and grabbing things around the farm. Oh, there's another bale right there. Let's go grab that real quick. We'll just throw that in the trailer. Oh, that's the one that fell off the roof from the very first attempt we had at picking up the straw bales. Oh my god, the straw bales are going to be the bane of my existence. Alright, let's not hit the semi-truck. Just carefully place this inside the trailer. Just like so. I've had enough of these straw bales. Wish I had storage so we could put the straw bales in and just go and grab one when we need to. Maybe we'll look into that too. Who knows? Let's just tackle this mayor thing first. We got to get the soybeans all harvested up. We got to get them sold. We got to get the milk sold. We got to make sure we have over $100,000 in the bank so that we can pay the election committee to run for mayor. I hate to think how David supplied his $100,000, or even if he paid it all, or if he just made himself the mayor. And I'm kind of wondering if he's maybe like a self-proclaimed mayor, or was he actually voted in, or did he just wake up one day and said, hey, I'm going to be the mayor? I think I'll just screw over all the farmers in this town. Alright, well, he hasn't stopped harvesting yet, so I don't think he's quite full, but he's almost there. Let's get the rest of these soybeans out of the harvester. He can continue harvesting, and then we can make arrangements to go and sell the milk. I'm guessing that's the first thing to go. Alright, so we get another harvester load of soybeans. Now we're going to make arrangements to sell the milk. Let's just go and hook up to this trailer real quick, and we'll see how much there is. We'll see how much it's being purchased for and exactly where. Let's go and have a look at this here. Let's scroll over to the milk. And the milk is going for $22.90 at the milk sell point. Now we can't really switch to the CHS grain, although it does look like they're buying milk. They're not paying as much. So the milk sell point is where? Again, that's CHS. That's sawmill and wood chips, down there, all the milk sell point. Yeah, right outside David's office. Great, well that figures that I would have to travel all the way down there. Alright, well let's take a chance. Let's run on down to the milk sell point with our trailer half full of milk, and we'll see how much money we can get from this. So we're just coming up to the milk sell point here. Let's see, you know what, at this point, I don't even care if David sees that we're selling milk, so what? We're selling milk. He hasn't messed with our cows yet, except for the straw, but... Oh, and he seems to have piled all of the grass into the milk sell point. Oh no, this is the milk sell point right here. It's in the garage. Alright. That's fine. Let's see if we can... this trailer's gonna be... Whoops, sorry David, they hit your car. My bad. There we go. Milk is gone. Perfect, and now we're at $50,000. So we got just about a little over $7,000 for half a trailer of milk. So if we were to get a full trailer of milk, probably about $14,000, $15,000. Oh well, it is what it is. Now we're only $50,000 behind, and we should have that in soybeans, no problem. Let's get back to the farm and get that done. Alright, with everything all completed now, this is the last of the soybeans. That worker who just liked to stand around in the garage there doing nothing actually proved himself good today. I actually got some work done. Alright, so we got all these soybeans done. Now we're going to look and see, I'm thinking, let's have a look at the soybeans here. We need money, so we're going to have to sell these. Yeah, we're going to have to go to the CHS grain by the shop, by his office. So we're going to have to head down there. So he might see us drive by with a full truckload of soybeans. He might not. Who knows? But at this point, I'm willing to chance it. We're down to $47,000 again with the worker wage payments. So we need, what, $53,000 with this load of soybeans. So hopefully we can get that done. And we've arrived at CHS Grain Southern Franchise. I think we got in here undetected. So let's offload the soybeans, and we'll see just how much money we get there. We were looking for $53,000 because we were sitting at 47. Oh, where are we at now? 85,000. Oh, hopefully there's enough in this front hopper. We need another $15,000. There we go. Over 100. We can now pay for the election process. Oh, look at that. A little bit extra too. 142. So we have another day's taxes in the bank, as well as the $100,000 that the election committee wants in order to submit our intent to run for mayor. So that's perfect. We are well on our way to getting David out of office. This was the first step, was coming up with the $100,000 initially to pay for the election. Now we can get things moving. And with that said, there's not much else to do on the farm today, so I'm going to head back to the farm. I'm going to go back to bed, and I'm going to get a couple of more hours sleep while we figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day before we go and talk to the election committee. So on behalf of all of us here at Welker Farms, thanks for stopping in, thanks for taking part in our adventure, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day.